Good evening, everyone, and happy Valentine's Day. Welcome back to SAC Broadcasting. I'm Tom Mannion, and I'll be your host for tonight. I hope you have all been enjoying the snow days this week. As always, tonight we have weekly updates for you from the Hilltop and beyond. First, we're going to start off with what's going on in the world of politics. Let's hand it over to Ryan Dumont, who has your political updates for the week.
Hello, Hawks. I'm Ryan Dumont here with your weekly political rundown. Here in New Hampshire, the House of Representatives voted to pass a bill that would no longer require a New Hampshire citizen to have a permit when concealed carrying a firearm. The proposed bill will arrive on Governor Sununu's desk this week and is expected to become law. In Washington, President Trump continues to rock the political arena. This previous week, the Ninth Circuit Court of Appeals decided to continue and block enforcement of the ban put in place by the president. This issue will continue to be a focal point in the coming weeks, and President Trump says he will fight the courts on their decision. This ban has also angered the president of Iran, Hassan Rouhani. He has recently called out Trump as the ban prevents Iranians from entering the United States. President Trump warned Rouhani over his remarks, telling the Iranian to be careful. Also in this past week, President Trump gave the okay to resume work on the Dakota Access Pipeline. This decision has sparked even more protests by environmentalists and Trump critics alike. This protest adds to the long list of protests seen around the country since the president was elected. Well, I'm Ryan Dumont. This has been your political rundown. Now on to sports with David Morrissey.
Thanks, Ryan. It was a busy weekend at Sullivan Arena for the men's and women's hockey teams. The men's lost on Friday night to a tough Babson team 1-0, but then won an overtime thriller by the score of 4-3 versus UMass Boston. Trey Aiello and Nick Leonard each scored in the first period, and both goals were answered by the Beacons. Jeremy Kerrigan scored in the second period for the Hawks, and Boston's Tyler Bishop scored a power play goal to tie the game going into the third period. After a scoreless third, Peter Skylas scored in the overtime, giving the Hawks an exciting win on Senior Day. The boys head into the Northeast 10 Championship tournament, where they are the number 1 seed and have home ice throughout the tournament. We would also like to congratulate Shane Joyce on being one of 25 semifinalists for the Joe Concannon Award. The award is given to the best American-born hockey player in Division II or III in New England. The winner will be announced on Tuesday, April 11th. As for the women's hockey team, they won on Senior Day as well, beating St. Mike's by a score of 12-1. Alex Stark had a hat trick, while Ashley Moran and Allie Quinn added 2 goals each. The Senior Day win improved their record to 18-2-3 on the season. The ladies head to Holy Cross on Thursday and Southern Maine on Saturday to conclude the regular season. On the court, the basketball teams also had important games to take care of at home this weekend. The women battled back to beat St. Mike's 60-55 on Senior Day after falling into a double-digit deficit in the first half. Caitlin Abella led the way with 16 points. The women have games at Stonehill and Bentley this week. Men's hoops had a successful week as well, beating Assumption and St. Michael's on Saturday. In that game, Harrison Taggart had a hefty 29 points, followed by Chris Braley, who had 19 points. It's important to note that the men's and women's basketball team have their last regular season home game next Tuesday versus Southern New Hampshire University. I'm David Morrissey with Sports on the Hilltop. Back to you, Tom.
That's all for this week. Thanks for watching. I'm Tom Mannion, and as always, this is SABS, St. Anselm's first and only broadcasting station.